Hey, what's up? What's up? This your man over Jay Parker, aka Coach Guys. Welcome to the video. I just wanted to go ahead and shoot this video to kind of answer a question that I got out there, and I'm gonna go ahead and share it with you guys real quick. And what the question was is the person was asking, Orville, how do brand deals work? We hear you talk about brand deals. How do brand deals work? Well, first of all, what I want to do is I kind of want to make sure that I clarify what kind of brand deals I'm talking about. Now, in the digital space, you have different types of brand deals. One is where you'll see where like your influencers, these are people like the movers and shakers, your large content creators out there that have huge followings. So up until a while ago, or a certain time ago, most of the brand deals went to influencers. These were people like your Kim Kardashians and stuff like that. Your people who had a lot of influence, a lot of followers, and things like that. And so a lot of companies would try to partner with these different celebrities or these different influencers and stuff. But here recently, man, in the last few years, we've seen another emergence of another sector where everyday men and women are able to go out here and get brand deals. And I kind of think that this kind of was an evolution of what you see like on YouTube. I'm kind of give you an idea that I'm going to tie back into what I was just getting ready to say. I have several YouTube channels that I've been following for years, and the different creators focus on different things, and the ones I'm kind of want to speak on are the ones that deal like with tech equipment, software, things like that. And a lot of these guys started their channels off just doing reviews. Just doing reviews, kind of like what I'm doing right now. They would get product in and they would make videos reviewing these products and just kind of give their honest opinion on it. And over time, they built up a huge following and things like that. All right. But fast forward to today, you have a different type of creator and a different type of brand deal that is really, man, growing very fast. And basically with this type of brand deal, it doesn't matter how many followers you have. It doesn't matter how much influence or how much impact you have. Because with this particular type of brand deal, it's not based off of you selling something. All right. These types of brand deals that I'm talking about is where a company, a brand, would pay you to create a piece of content around their product or service. Okay. Now, what type of content this is would all be determined by what the brand needs. It might be a product review, it might be an unboxing, it might be a video showing like a transformation. Okay, before I started using said a product, this is what I was dealing with. And now that I'm using the product, this is my results here. So it might be something like that. Or it might be where the person is just showing how to use the product. You'll see this a lot like with gadgets, equipment, even with software and stuff, where the person's just walking you through and they're showing you how to use it. Now, what does a brand do with the content is very, very important. All right. And this is the exact reason why it doesn't matter about how many followers you have, how big your influence is, any of that. All right. In this kind of brand deal, the brand is going to take the content and they're going to do several things with it. One, they might post the content on one of their digital assets, like a blog or something like that, a YouTube channel, things like that. Post it on their social media. All right, do it like that. Some of them will take the content if it's created a certain way, and they might turn it into an ad. All right, put some money behind the content. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways the brand will use the content. But the key I want you to understand is that once you make the content, your job is done. You submit the content to the brand signs off on it, they cash you out, they pay you. Now you might be wondering, okay, Orva, how much can I make doing videos and having a brand deal? Okay, that's a good question. All right, so before you get a deal per se, you could do contract work with a brand. And that's where a brand would pay you, say, 50, 75, $100, sometimes a couple $100 to make a piece of content for them. Okay. Then the next level up is where you go in and you secure like a deal. Okay. And and the brand might say, okay, well, look, Orville, we want you to make 10 videos a month. All right. And we want these videos to be around these different categories in these different areas. And this is the length that we want the videos to be, each video. And you would go in and you would do that. And they would tell you, okay, well, look, and what we want to do is we want to pay you $75 per video to do. Okay. Now, a lot of these videos, man, they're like 30 seconds, 60 seconds, a minute, not long at all. Okay. And so at that particular moment, you have a brand deal. You then went out with the brand and secured a almost like a micro contract, okay, to deliver so many videos a month, all right, to this brand. Now that can grow. That can grow big, right? You can get monthly retainers. You can get higher amounts for videos. So I'm talking about couples of hundreds and hundreds of dollars per video. And I've even heard of individuals, and this is just hypothetical. This is just for entertainment purposes, information purposes, that have made thousands of dollars per video, depending on what they were doing. Now, why is this business model so cool? It's so cool if you're the kind of person that you like product, right? Like me, I'm starting to see myself a gadget guy. You know, I like gadgets. I like electronics. Or you guys follow what I'm saying? Webcams, cameras, that kind of thing. And so by going out and positioning myself to start doing reviews, I am allowing myself to get in the position to go after brand deals. And let me show you guys how you do this too, guys, since we're talking about it. Okay, so let's say, for instance, you want to get out here, you want to get into what we call user generated content. That's what we're talking about when we talk about these brand deals. And so, what you need to do is go out and you need to start buying you some product, um, preferably in the niche and the space that you're going to try to focus on. All right, you can go to Amazon, Walmart, anywhere, Best Buy, buy these products, bring them home, open them up, review them. All right. Practice on shooting your shots, practice on communicating around the product and doing all that, right? And then upload it somewhere, TikTok, Facebook, all right? And do that. And probably get yourself about 10 videos deep of you doing that, okay? Then at that particular moment, you can create. Now, this is just what I would do. Create a one-page website where you talk a little bit about you and how you review products and create content for brands. Have your phone number, email address. If you want to take it a step further, get you a domain name. Okay, so you have a domain name, phone number. You can get you a Google Voice number, or you can buy a virtual number offline for like $15 a month. Email address, your name, and whatever your domain name is. Make it look so when they come to this one page website, they see you and they see some of your work like a portfolio, right? And then you got your email address, okay? And then what you do is, let's say for instance that you're on social media like TikTok. Okay, you put down that you're a brand, you review products, you do this, this, and this, and then you have your website address to your one page portfolio, and you have your email address available on your profile. So that way, if a brand come across your videos, they know how to contact you. Okay, and guys, that's what you do. That's basically what you do to get started in this kind of business. Now, if you want to get more in depth information, if you want to see how to really, really do this, and you want to really learn this space, my company, Modern Frontier Publishing, we have went out and done some very, very deep research on what this business model looks like. Where is it trending? How people are making money with it, and what are they doing to get established, make money with it? We got all this compiled in a guide called the Social Commerce Playbook. Okay, and you can check out the link either in the description of this video or in the comments of this video, or if you're on TikTok, just go over to my profile, my bio, and click on it. You get access to that. And inside that guide, yeah, we really break down what is working out here for creators, and then we show you how to go do it. Okay, so again, that's the answer to the question: how do brand deals work? My name is Orville J. Parker, aka Coach. I'll catch you guys on the next video. God bless.